What you are about to hear is not science fiction. As of March 2026, the scientific community is in a state of absolute panic. For 8 months, an autonomous underwater robot drifted silently in the freezing abyss beneath Antarctica's giant glaciers. Its mission was simple: map the ice melt, record the temperatures. But 2 weeks ago, the control room screens lit up with a data stream that made the blood of every researcher run entirely cold. The robot did not find a new underwater lake. It did not find a geological fault line. It detected a rhythmic, low-frequency vibration echoing through the frigid waters, a synthetic repeating signal that experts have now confirmed is not natural. It is structural, and it is entirely human-made, or at least, made by something intelligent. We are looking at a classified structure hidden under miles of solid ice. Welcome to Apex Intel. Today, we are exposing the greatest geographical anomaly of our lifetime. To understand the sheer magnitude of what just happened, we have to look at the chain of events leading up to this exact moment. For decades, Antarctica has been the ultimate black box, a frozen vault guarding the deepest secrets of our planet's history. But recently, that vault started to crack open. Just days before this robotic discovery, scientists published shocking data about the Antarctic gravity hole. Over the course of 70 million years, a massive gravity anomaly formed beneath the ice, fueled by churning rock deep inside the Earth's mantle. It is a distortion so powerful it literally alters the gravitational pull of the planet in that specific region. And right beside it, geologists found the hidden giant, a colossal mass of pink granite, roughly half the size of Wales, buried beneath the Pine Island Glacier. For years, pink granite boulders on the surface puzzled researchers, until gravity surveys revealed the massive body hiding below. But granite formations and mantle churning are natural phenomena. What the autonomous submarine detected in March 2026 is an entirely different nightmare. Let me break down the timeline. The sub was deployed 8 months ago, slipping beneath the ice shelf into total darkness. It operated autonomously, pinging data back to the surface using low-frequency acoustic modems. The readouts were mundane for months: water temperature, salinity levels, ice thickness. Then, without warning, the robot's acoustic sensors picked up a secondary transmission, a low-frequency vibration that did not match the erratic shifting of glacial ice. Glacial groans are chaotic. They are random. They span a wide spectrum of frequencies as millions of tons of ice fracture and slide. This signal was different. It was mathematically precise. It pulsed with a steady, reverberating rhythm that sliced right through the ambient noise of the ocean. When researchers fed the audio data through spectral analysis, the results triggered an immediate emergency protocol. The vibration was localized. It was emanating from a highly specific fixed coordinate deep within the bedrock, completely detached from the moving ice above. The acoustic signature was consistent with the hum of massive subterranean generators, or the mechanical resonance of a pressurized artificial environment. Simply put, it was the sound of a machine. A machine the size of a city block, buried under 2 miles of primordial ice. But who built it? And more importantly, how long has it been running? Let that sink in for a moment. You have a robotic drone, miles beneath the surface, completely cut off from the world, suddenly listening to the heartbeat of a hidden facility. Could it be a highly classified military black site? We know that governments have heavily invested in extreme environment infrastructure, but building a facility of this scale, entirely undetected, beneath the Antarctic ice sheet, borders on the impossible. The logistics alone would require thousands of personnel, nuclear-powered icebreakers, and a supply chain that would inevitably leave a satellite footprint. Yet, no such footprint exists. The Antarctic Treaty theoretically bans all military activity on the continent. But let us be brutally honest, treaties are just pieces of paper when there is an asymmetric technological advantage to be gained. If a global superpower discovered something down there, a new element, a pre-Ice Age ruin, or an extraterrestrial cache, they would undoubtedly build a containment facility around it and classify it at the highest possible level. Before we dive into the dark operations theory, I need you to do something. If you want us to keep exposing these classified anomalies, hit that subscribe button right now. The algorithms try to bury this kind of content, and your support is the only way we keep the intel flowing. Turn on all notifications so you never miss a briefing. Now, back to the ice. Let us consider the alternative. What if this structure wasn't built by a modern military? What if it predates the ice itself? The geological record shows that Antarctica was not always a frozen wasteland. Tens of millions of years ago, it was a temperate continent covered in lush forests. Is it completely out of the realm of possibility that an advanced civilization, perhaps not even human, established a base there before the tectonic plates shifted and the ice age consumed the land? The intense gravitational anomaly, the massive granite structures, and now a repeating mechanical signal. These are not isolated incidents. They are pieces of a much larger, terrifying puzzle. Look at the recent shift in military posture regarding unidentified anomalous phenomena. In recent years, the United States government enacted the UAP Disclosure Act, legally mandating the reporting of anomalous technologies and material retrievals. The language in that legislation specifically mentions reverse engineering and hidden defense programs. Why the sudden rush to codify this into law? Because they know the ice is melting. They know the oceans are warming. And they know that whatever they have been hiding in the deepest, most inaccessible parts of the world is about to be exposed by independent scientific research. The autonomous submarine that detected this signal was not a military vessel. It was a civilian research probe, and that is exactly why this information leaked. It bypassed the Pentagon's classification filters. But you can bet your life that within hours of that signal being verified, black budget recovery teams were already mobilizing. Satellite imagery from the past 48 hours shows an unusual surge in heavy cargo flights heading toward McMurdo Station. Unmarked C-17 Globemasters are dropping out of the sky into the freezing void, carrying payloads that are entirely off the books. They are not bringing in scientists. They are bringing in specialized extraction crews and acoustic shielding equipment. They need to silence the signal before another civilian probe picks it up. Or worse, they need to figure out how to open the structure. Think about the implications. If this is an ancient technological vault, the entity that controls it instantly becomes the undisputed apex power on Earth. The technology required to keep a mechanical system running, or at least in a standby state, for millions of years defies all known laws of physics. We are talking about infinite energy generation, room temperature superconductors, materials that do not degrade or corrode over geological timeframes. We are currently monitoring the naval traffic in the Southern Ocean. Several nuclear submarines have suddenly diverted from their standard patrol routes and gone completely silent near the Antarctic Circle. A storm is brewing at the bottom of the world. A shadow war for control over the greatest discovery in human history. The truth is no longer buried. It is broadcasting. It is vibrating through the ice, waiting for someone to answer the call. We will continue to track the satellite anomalies and military flight paths over the Pine Island Glacier. If they try to scrub the coordinates, we will find them. If they try to silence the whistleblowers, we will amplify them. This is the front line of the new era. You are now fully briefed. Stay vigilant. Trust your instincts. And remember, the most dangerous secrets are the ones hidden in plain sight. Until next time, this is Apex Intel, signing off.